it's Katie. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a living like a local video, which that was a lot of bunny ear quotes, but I did a video like this a few months ago when I was in Nashville, because when you go somewhere, there's a lot of online blogs and lists and videos about touristy things that you can do in cities or towns or just like really anywhere in the world. But I wanted to have some videos with some suggestions of things that maybe locals do that are not the super touristy things that you're gonna find in those blogs or on those lists. And so in Nashville, I talked about like my favorite bars and restaurants, like my favorite park and stuff like that. And so I'm in Bozeman right now, and I wanted to do another one of those videos of just my favorite things that I like about Bozeman that maybe some tourists do know about, and maybe some of these are on those tourist spot, like top 10 things to do in Nashville. Maybe some of the things I'm gonna recommend are on those lists, but they're really things that I've been to with locals, with people who actually live here, and some of the bars and the restaurants actually they have recommended to me, and then some things I've just found within my own research that are not necessarily, again, like the top 10 places to go. And so I just wanted to do that video for you. I think this camera's a little crooked. Is that the same? Okay, cool, Katie. Okay, I think that's better. I think that's better. So I have a list. I have no idea how many are on this list. I did not even write them down. They're just all in my brain space of just my favorite places. Most of them are going to be bars and restaurants, and then one park, and I think that might be it. So if you want to hear my favorite places in Bozeman, some of which are definitely going to be more popular places that tourists are going to go to, but then also some places that I heard from actual locals and that more locals go to, just keep watching. So some of the places I'm going to talk to you about, I actually have footage of me being there, but some I don't, so you're welcome. So the first place I'm going to talk about, I've probably talked about in I'm not exaggerating, like 4 or 5 videos. It's a place called Latke. I go there all the time, and I've definitely shown it in a lot of videos. It's a gluten-free restaurant up in like the Carney district. Is that what it's called? I think. And it is just a little cafe. It's breakfast, lunch. I think they're open from like 7 to 3 or something like that. And whenever I go, I always get their fried chicken, which are just chicken fingers, and like eggs and bacon. And so if you have a gluten allergy or you just kind of like pretty simple food, they have like salads, they have like eggs, they have like little pancakes, they have tacos and stuff. Their chicken fingers actually might be some of the best gluten-free chicken fingers I've ever had. So like if you're gonna go and you just are in the mood for like bacon and eggs, but you don't really want to cook it, also get chicken fingers, just get them. So sticking with restaurants, the other place that I've been to a million times, and they're really, really good with gluten allergies, is Montana Ale Works. I actually, the first time I went to Montana Ale Works was when I lived in Bozeman like 5 years ago or something, and I went there a few times, and since I've been back, I've been there multiple times. They have really good burgers. That's kind of all I get. They actually don't have a separate gluten-free menu, but you can get, at least the one that I know, I get the Wagyu burger, and so I know that if they put that on a gluten-free bun and you tell them that you have a gluten allergy, they will separate it. And then their fries, I feel like, are fried in the same fryer and all that kind of stuff, but I just get a side salad. Their ranch dressing is gluten-free, and it is a really good, that Wagyu burger is just a really, really, really good burger. So if you want more of like a burger bar kind of place that's downtown, Montana Ale Works. It's really, really good. Okay, 2 more restaurants, I think. Just 2? Yeah, I think so. So this other one I've talked about in a few videos as well. It's Feed Cafe, and I get the brisket sandwich on the gluten-free bread. Tell them I have an allergy, and they do separate it. That brisket sandwich, guys, I think I've talked about in 2 videos prior, and it is so good. Like, I feel like my mouth is gonna start watering if I continue to talk about it. So just if you want a brisket sandwich, go to Feed Cafe. It's like a really cute, it's another like little breakfast lunch place. You can sit outside. They have picnic, what are those things called? Blankets? They have blankets that you can just like take outside and sit on the grass. I mean, you can sit inside as well, but really cool place. The best brisket sandwich. I mean, to be fair, it might be the only brisket sandwich I've ever had, but I don't ever need to try another one because that one is incredible, incredible. So this next place I've only been to twice, but it was so good that like, I need to tell you guys about it. And so there's a couple sushi places here. 7 Sushi offers gluten-free options, but I went there once and I didn't really like it. At least I didn't like what I get, but I always get spicy tuna rolls because it's my favorite sushi. And the one at 7 I just didn't like. At least their gluten-free option. I don't know if they had a regular one that wasn't gluten-free that might taste better. I don't know. But Dave's Sushi, you guys, I'm in the middle of nowhere, Montana, but somehow their spiced tuna rolls are so good, and that's just really all you need to know. If you just want a good spiced tuna roll, go to Dave's Sushi. But the wait at that place, because everyone knows it's really good, that is, I think, like a very touristy spot, I think, or at least a popular one, because if you go between the hours of like 4:30 and 9, you're gonna wait a half hour, like you just are. And they don't take reservations, but you can call kind of when you're on your way there and they'll put you on the list, but it's really good and worth that wait. Dave's Sushi, get a spiced tuna roll. And then that's That's all I have to say. It's sushi. I mean, I like sushi a lot. I'm from Long Island, but it's really hard to find gluten-free sushi anywhere. And so the fact that I was able to find it in Montana at 2 places, one I just didn't like, but I didn't get sick at either of them, knock on wood. But yeah, incredible and really, really good sushi at Dave's Sushi. Oh, and I just thought of one other place that I only have been to twice, and both of those times have been like this week. And so it just slipped my mind for a second. Okay, so there's another place downtown called Jam, and it is another like breakfast lunch place. I guess if that's really big around here. Do people not work in the morning in Montana? I don't know. Maybe it's like a summer thing because all the kids are off school. I don't know. Because it's a really big college town here. But that's probably why. Because the kids are in college, so they can like, they have time during the day to eat. Anyway, Jam, downtown. Oh, okay. So I went there, it is like Wednesday when I'm recording this. I went there Sunday and Monday because I went Sunday and I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to come back again. And I got some sandwich, like a breakfast sandwich, like a biscuit sandwich, I think it was called. And they have gluten-free biscuits and they have gluten-free toast and they have a bunch of gluten-free things. And so they have this biscuit breakfast sandwich. It's bacon, egg, and cheese with like onion jam on a biscuit. Now, I got it on Sunday and I loved it. And then I got it again on Monday and I was like, you know what? I would get it again without that onion jam. And you guys know, I feel like some of you guys gasped because you're like, Katie, onions are your favorite food. They are. But this onion jam, I don't think those words should go together. And so I did not love it. If it was just maybe just onions, that'd be fine. But the biscuit was really good, like a gluten-free, I think it was a gluten-free English muffin, really good. And then when I went on Monday, because also it was very small portions, and I, you know, wanted more than that the second time I went. And so I also got an Eggs Benedict. I don't remember which one, but it tasted like pizza. It had like tomatoes, and I'm pretty sure it had mozzarella on it because it literally tasted like pizza and it was so good. And they both came with like little potatoes. They also have a ton of mimosas. And if you go there, ask for Nathan because Nathan helped us the first night I went with one of my friends, or not night, the first morning that we went, or early afternoon, whatever, on Sunday. Nathan helped us and he was just honestly like the best server that I've ever had. He was so like friendly and nice. He like sat down next to me when he was like chatting, like really nice, not too chatty, because sometimes that can be like, okay, I'm trying to get my food. No, literally like the perfect amount of chatting, perfect amount of like, I'm listening to you and I'm seeing you. Perfect server. So if you go to Jam, ask for Nathan. You could tell him that I sent you, but he does not know who I am. So that would not help. Okay, now let's get to, I'll tell you my favorite park and then we'll get to bars because I like going to bars. I know I don't talk about drinking a lot on my channel, but I do like going to bars. So my favorite park, which I have also brought you to, again, some of these places I've obviously mentioned before, but I wanted to have like a collective video of my favorite places in Bozeman, because what if you guys are coming here and you're like, oh, you know what? I know Katie goes there all the time. Let me see what she likes. I want to have them all in the same place so you're not like jumping around from video to video. So my favorite park is Gallatin County Regional Park. I think that's the name. I always forget the name. It is just gorgeous. It's just so pretty. There's 2 little ponds. There's like a hill, and going there to watch the sunset over the pond, the one in the back, is just the most gorgeous place to watch a sunset. If you go, there's like a little path, and if you go to the pond that's in the back, so there's one that you can see from the parking lot, and then there's one like, you know, 20 feet further on the back on the left. And if you watch the sunset over that, it is insane. It's insane. I actually showed you guys the other day. It is just breathtaking, and it's just like, how does life look like this? Like, how do like the mountains and the sky, and it's pink and it's blue and like it's all this ridiculous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Yeah, really, really good park. A+. Go there all the time. Just even like chill out. Love it. Okay, so now let's get to a few bars that I really like. So one bar that I've been to about at least 10 times since I've been here is called Molly Brown's. And Molly Brown's is like right outside downtown. First of all, Bozeman is very small, but Molly Brown's right outside downtown, and Molly Brown's has like maybe like 8 pool tables and a dartboard, but every single time I've been there, no one else has been on the dartboard, so I've always been able to play darts because I really like playing darts. And their White Claw, if you're into White Claw, is $3. Maybe it's $3.25. I think it's $3 at Molly Brown's. But I really just like Molly Brown's a lot. It's a dive bar, but it's pretty big. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, there's like a lot of room. And the only time I've ever seen it even remotely packed, and still there was room for probably 800 more people, was on trivia night. There were just an extra like 20 people there. But yeah, oh, and they have a jukebox. But like one of the like, electric ones. But they do have Bayside. And I think they have Sayison on the jukebox. So it's a good jukebox. So this next place is probably my favorite downtown bar. It's called Crystal. And you know what, if you ask me why it's my favorite, I don't know. I don't really have a reason. I just really, really like it. That's like a super small divey bar. White Claw there I think is more expensive, but I don't remember how much. They have one pool table. I think they have a dartboard upstairs, but I've never played. They also have a jukebox, but it's just a small little divey bar. Like if you just like small little divey bars, then you might like Crystal. I don't know why I like it. I just do. It's just like a cute little divey bar. How many times can I say that? I've also been to Rocking R Bar, which around here they're just called R Bar. That's only like a few doors away from Crystal. Again, that's like a bigger bar. And they have like 4 pool tables, and they also, or maybe 6, and they have darts as well. I don't know if that's just like the big thing around here, is like everywhere just has pool tables, but I like when places have pool tables and darts because I like playing those things. But yeah, so R Bar is bigger, and I think White Claw is even more expensive there. I think White Claw is like $5 there, which is crazy to me. That one place like 3 blocks away can be $3, and then another place can be $5. I mean, it's downtown though. So like the other place, Molly's, is like right outside downtown, like literally right outside downtown. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure any of the bars downtown are totally, I'm sure just any bar around here is totally fine, but those are kind of the bars that I've been to the most. Molly Brown's, Crystal, and R Bar. And I like them. They're nice. They're fun. I like little like divey bars. And then just honestly, downtown in general, the thing about Bozeman is that even locals go downtown. I feel like a lot of cities, like Nashville, for instance, a lot of locals don't really go downtown, especially like Main Street downtown. Like in Nashville, it's called Broadway. And you are rarely going to see a local on Broadway unless they're playing music there or something, but like you're rarely going to see a local on Broadway in Nashville. But in Bozeman, locals go downtown. Like in the summer, for 8 weeks in the summer, they have something called Music on Main, where they shut down a couple blocks on Main Street, like downtown Main Street, and they have a band and they have some vendors and all that kind of stuff, and it's really fun. And they block it off so you can actually go into the bars and they'll pour you your drink into like a plastic, like a Solo cup, and you can like walk up and down the street drinking, and it's like really fun. And that was like every Thursday, I think, up until like mid-August. But even just during the day or on the weekends, like you will see locals downtown at the coffee shops or at the bars or at the restaurants and stuff. And so I really like going downtown. It's not too hard to park. It's never too crowded. But I mean, some restaurants might get a little crowded, but just downtown in general, it's just really, really cute. It's just really, really cute. Like, highly recommend just going downtown on Main Street. But I think the last place that I'm going to recommend is, the Co-op. Just go to the Co-op. If you want like a cool little grocery store, go to the Co-op. But the actual last place I'm gonna recommend you check out, again, there are quite a few shops downtown that are just really cute. And some of them are like boutique-y shops, and some of them are a little bit more like Montana gift shops. But there is a place called Heyday. It's kind of like a mixture. They have like Montana souvenirs, and they also have like travel books. They also have like really cute cards. They have a whole kitchen section where you can get like a cutting board shaped like a bison, but it's not too touristy, kitschy, like silly. It's not like a silly store. It's more of like a higher end boutique-y souvenir place, kind of, if that makes sense. I really like it there. I've gone there quite a few times. And obviously, again, there's a lot of places downtown that are just really cute. And that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me a little bit while I was in Bozeman. I hope that you guys liked some of that footage of me going inside some of the places, because I know when I did the Nashville video, quite a few of you said, oh, it'd be cool if we could see the inside of the places that you're recommending. And so I was able to get just a couple of inside shots for you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed that. And yeah, let me know if you live in Bozeman or if you've been here before. Let me know some of your favorite places, because obviously there's a ton of awesome places in this town. It's one of my favorite towns in the country, but these are just some of like my favorite places that I really like. And if you notice that you like a lot of stuff that I like, then maybe you would like these as well. But if you have other favorites, let me know in the comments and share with everyone else. And make sure that you're subscribed so you can check out all my future videos, ring that notification bell, and follow me on Instagram for more daily updates. And that's going to be it. Thanks so much for watching. I love you. Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.